This shot, the backhand pirouette, is probably best known from the super entertaining player Lee Zii Jia. How is he doing it? Let's break down the technique and the movement to be able to play this backhand pirouette. First things first, so the grip to use is the panhandle grip. You can use the bevel grip as well, but honestly I think using the pan grip is 100 times easier to get the right angle and to generate the right power in this shot. So let's move on for the technique and especially how we want to do it with our arm and body movement. And in fact, it's actually not that different from playing a backhand clear, so I'm sure you'll be able to learn this shot. If you struggle to play the backhand clear, we've actually done a tutorial on that and you can find that right up there. Let's focus on the technique. I want you to start your elbow in here. Once the shuttle is kind of approaching, you start pushing your elbow upwards. Look at my racket is pointing downwards. The last step to generate that power is actually do a rotation in your forearm and of course also using your wrist to get up there and play that shot. So this is the basic movement that I want you to do. When we normally hit a backhand, we do the same movement, play the backhand, and then I move towards the net. For this particular shot, I want to play the shot with exactly the movement that I just showed, and then I want to move this direction to be able to do that backhand pirouette. So when playing this shot, I still want you to play it with a stretched arm because it is very difficult to generate power and steepness if your elbow and your arm is too close to your body. And as I almost always say, remember to stay relaxed in your entire body, in your grip, until that last movement where you want to do that flick to generate the power. Guys, we just dropped 2 new rackets. One is head heavy, one is even balanced, the BF White and the BF Mint. They are super good, so if you're looking for a new racket, go to a website and check those out. Before I focus on explaining the pirouette movement that's making this shot fun, I just wanted to add that if you have something that you want us to cover, then feel free to drop it in a comment below. So just to showcase it a bit, this is the normal backhand movement. I go out there, play the backhand, and then I move to the net. So this is the normal backhand. And for the backhand pirouette, this is the movement that we want to do. We want to go up there, jump up. So imagine that I'm up in the air now. I jump up, I play the shot, and then I rotate this direction. All right? It's really difficult for me to do it in slow in the air, but I'm sure you guys can imagine it. So once you're in the air and trying to do that pirouette, it's important to say that you don't necessarily need like a full 360 jump. You can actually like land a bit with the back to the net, because I can here as a right-hander use my right leg to do the last rotation to get orientated towards the net. So now you know the technique, now you know how to do the pirouette movement. So let's see how it looks. This was the technique and the movement. So when should you use this shot? First and foremost, it's important for me to say that this shot shouldn't become one of your foundational shots. Keep this as a fun shot that adds a bit of extra spice to your game, or icing on the cake if you may. Personally, I would probably use this shot if I'm gaining like a flat lift that I am not able to move around around the head shot instead, but I still want to keep the pressure on my opponent. If you want to practice this shot, I would honestly just go together with a training partner and do some basic feeding where that person is playing some flat lifts that aren't all the way to the rear court. It's very difficult to play the shot all the way from the rear court to just like a bad length flat feeding, so you're able to jump out and practice this shot. So as I said earlier, this is a fun and challenging shot, and I would recommend any player to try this shot out and use it in their practice, because it's definitely gonna elevate your skills if you're able to do this as well. So honestly, just go out there and have fun, and remember, the court is a canvas for a journey.